Hello everyone and welcome back to Zoo Crafting! And we are on an adventure in our own backyard today. I'm so excited. So yesterday we started to try to explore the mountain behind our home and see what kind of awesome exhibits we could possibly build over there. But we got a little sidetracked because the puppies were hungry and we must be good pet owners. So we ended up having to go buy some dog food and take care of them instead. But as you can see, I have 3 of our lovely ladies with us right now and they are very, very happy. And a mushroom who is very cranky that I was in his spot apparently. But we're here on Mushroom Island and it is actually not very far from our home, and it is the bridge, believe it or not, between ourselves and the mountain, the mystery mountain, the unexplored, untouched mountain that has been by our house for this entire time and I have never looked at it. Look at this chicken. That is one noble looking chicken. Look at all the gardens that have like grown because I've never harvested them. This is going to be so awesome. I've never been over here. I don't know. And if I have, I've forgotten. And I don't know what kind of exhibits we could put over here, but I'm thinking like cougar, I'm thinking mountain goats. In fact, I think there was a little, look at that, you can kind of see a little mountain goat over there and you can see a little sheep over there. So, you know, some of the creatures that you could find in the steeper regions, some of the creatures that you might find in kind of like your timber forest area, that's what this is kind of reminding me of. Ooh, maybe a timber wolf. I know a lot of you guys would be so excited if it was a timber wolf. Oh my goodness. All right, but whoops. And let's come down here. I'm just going to gather up a few more mushrooms. We also talked about putting a pretty cool mushroom fancy pants restaurant right over there next time. Like, not next time, but like in the future too. On the mini, very long itemed to-do list of things to do in Zoodesia. And there's Never's mushroom. Oh, so fun. All of these mushrooms are based off of real little figurine mushrooms that I made a long time ago and sold in the Etsy shop. I've been thinking about doing that again, especially because like Christmas is coming up. So I might try to carve out some spare time that I can do that because that would be awesome. If you guys want them, let me know because it was really fun. You get little adoption certificates and I could make more professional ones this time. Oh, it would just be so fun. But all right, we're going to do the big adventuring. Oh, no, I have to do this right. Okay, puppies, you ready? There's Alia, Zoe, Lily girl. Lily. Is she still sitting down? There's my Lily girl. Good girl. All right, so we're ready. Here's the bridge. Here's the little gate. There's the majestic chicken. Deep breath, and we're setting off into adventure in our own backyard. A very important zoo crafting philosophy. Oh my goodness. See, there's our backyard right over there. Oh, we're doing this. All right, let's do this. All right, chicken, you are one majestic looking chicken. You remind me of the dodos over at the Dinosaur Research Academy in Relic Ruins. That's what you totally remind me of. Oh my goodness. Oh, and there's a little puddle of water. What is this doing here? Already surprises. Look at this flower. It's a yellow bellflower. It's so pretty. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's see. We need to think more practically. Come on, ladies. Oh goodness, let's get you guys away from the edge so that you don't like fall off the cliff. There we go. But we need to look around and think practically about what kind of exhibits and what we could do up here for our guest. So I'm kind of wondering if it would be better to put like the wolf lodge up here, because wouldn't this place give you a much better view? What the heck? Oh, that's one of Ben's experiments. I was like, is that a spine? What is that? No, that was actually one of like his little experiments he was working on. I remember now. I wasn't up here when he was doing it, but he let me know he was up here. Oh, goodness, because look at the view you get. We should see what kind of view you get from over there, because that is where I was going to put the wolf lodge, but it's just such a small area, and if we put it up here, we have like this whole mountaintop we could work on. Wild boars, those are things we could add over here. Look at the pretty flowers. There's so many forest flowers. Oh, we could have like a little field, a glade. Oh my gosh, there's wild iris. It's so pretty. Look at them. Look at the little wild irises. Oh, and everything is so healthy here. It's in full bloom, so everything is propagating when you tap it. Oh, that's so awesome. Oh my gosh, look at these trees. So how big is this little mountain? I have never been here on foot. There's a pig wandering by. So I'm thinking maybe like a wild boar area would be okay. Definitely feeling like maybe a bear area. Oh, look at the appetite. Oh, there's a grave. Oh, we stumbled on some deer. We stumbled on some wild deer. Oh, we could have another area for them because we have white-tail deer that are kicking around and having a good time down in the white-tailed deer exhibit, but there's tons of species of deer. So we could add in a different species of deer for up here as well. Let's come down. Oh, pardon me, guys. Oh, two does. That's so awesome. 2 female deer. And let's check what this grave is. Oh, it doesn't have a little epithet. So it's a mystery grave. Ooh, and there's an epitite right here. Are you going to propagate for me? Everything wants to propagate. Everything is happy. That makes me happy. We have some dwarf mistletoe. There's an int. There's an int over there, but I was more excited about this plant. So excited. Oh, it's the alpine bellflower. It didn't want to propagate for me, but this one did. Oh my goodness. Well, I planted it. Okay, that's fine. Do you want to propagate? No? All right, Zoe, am I fussing with these plants too much? I really wanted one, but that's okay. We know where they are. I propagated it. That's important. Oh, there's more of them. Look how pretty this is. And there's an ant kind of stuck over here. So how are you doing, sir? He's kind of, I feel like he's transformed into a giant tree. You know what I mean? That's what it feels like. Like he's an ant who's putting down his permanent roots and going to become a giant tree. That's definitely how like ants must work, if you ask me. Oh, goodness. What? There's like a natural little valley slope down here with like zebra? We'll have to get the zebra like into a proper area, but oh my gosh, this place is huge. We could put so many exhibits up here. Oh my goodness, snowberries. I think these are actually toxic. I think we talked about this last time in the old world when we were building the berry bakery. We found out like snowberries or one of the berries you can get are actually toxic. So good to know. There's the wild boar again. Guys, I think we should put the wolf lodge up here. I think that, I mean, there's like a little overlooks you can have. Oh, what if we had some sort of like hot springs or something like that? That would be so cool. Or a glade with some sort of cool mountain trees. Yep, that's one of Ben's projects. So not a spine. I kept thinking it was a spine every time I looked at it. And then you could have this really nice overview. Really nice overview. I feel like what we should do for the temperate forest area. Careful there, Lily. Oh my goodness. Talk about going out on a limb, lady. You're really going out on that limb there. Do be careful. But I feel like what we should do, now that I'm up here and I can see the temperate forest area from this position, I feel like we should put a waterfall going down the back right here into this little river creek right there. Definitely remove those. Those are from an experiment Ben and I were doing, so we can open up the waterways. And then to take more of the maple trees, and I feel like we should mix in the maple trees all throughout here, all throughout the temperate forest area. So it's like you're looking down into a beautiful like autumn area. That I think would be what we should do. And then you can come up here and like be looking down onto other parts of the zoo. Oh my gosh, there's even a little natural pool. That would be so fun. I feel like we should definitely have, if not a hot springs, like a little natural pool area that you can like sit and just like bathe in the pool if you wanted to, or just like swim in it. Maybe not bathe, but like swim in it. That would be really cool. All right, let's come over here. Because yeah, I mean, look at this. We've got lots of little wild mountain apples growing up the sides here. And I just feel like the lodge maybe like set right here and then maybe another level up there. And then looking down across here and you can see the zoo entrance from here, and something we should like decorate the waterways somehow. Maybe do like some bridges or just put a lot of water plants down so it looks more alive. Maybe custom water plants, not just the lily lights, but like custom water plants or something like that. It's just so that there's bigger things, or maybe little islands. We can start putting some islands down there to kind of be a pop of color and flowers in between the zoo. We're gonna one day, you guys realize a year from now, we're gonna look down on here from like sitting on the deck of a really nice resort, like bed and breakfast, the Wolf Lodge Resort Bed and Breakfast, and we'll look down and this will be completely different. And that's one of the fun things about building and exploring here. I just love it. I know, Zoe, I know, it's so exciting. Everyone's so excited. There's some house leeks. That makes me excited too. Little flowers. So yeah, I think that we're actually gonna spread the maple trees everywhere over here, so that everywhere that is the temperate forest area has maple trees kind of mixed in randomly. And I think that would be really fun. So in the future, like we'll just try to pick a really characteristic tree and use it in whatever area it's designated for. Kind of like the jungle areas have the jungle trees, but they've also got the mushrooms. That's a pretty laid back boar. I wouldn't mind just a small boar exhibit. You know what I mean? And maybe the timber wolves could be up here, so they've got a little bit of space from where the red wolves are. You can't quite see the red wolf home, but it's right past that hill right there. Oh my gosh. This has been a lot more fruitful exploring than I expected. So this is pretty awesome. Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me? It continues to go down over here. Oh, look, there's some of the little wild mountain apples. Are they just growing now? Oh goodness. Oh, they only grow once. Oh my gosh. Can I put it back on? Get back in there, Apple. No, you can't. Oh, wow. Well, I'll remember that. Wow. They must be like little crab apples or something like that. Yeah, this would be fantastic. This view would just be amazing. I wonder, you can kind of see where the turkeys are supposed to be located over there. So then we should probably put like something really scenic right over here. And figure out a way to make the river look really nice in between the areas. So we'll figure it out. I'm so excited. There's so many possibilities. And like I said, this is just in our own backyard, just trying to connect up the areas, kind of fill them out, make them look good. All right, come along the edge here. There's some mushrooms. And then we come down into this forest area. So this could be a nice transition forest into some sort of other kind of forest of some type. I almost wonder, this area is kind of big enough. Ooh, look at that. There's a cave system over here. Are you kidding me? I haven't been in a cave in so long. Way too long. Way too long. Oh my gosh, there's a wild horse we can take to the wild horse meadows. Hello, Mr. Pig. Is this just a really cool cave? It's just a really cool hollow cave. Good for getting a good view of things. You know, these mountain areas are big enough. I don't think it would be a bad thing to maybe use like half the mountain for mountainous like exhibits and the lodge, and then to maybe do some of those Arctic exhibits, because I know a lot of people are really excited, like fox exhibits, Arctic fox exhibits, polar bears. There's mastodons. I think the mastodons would need a little more area than this could provide. A wild chicken egg. Oh, is it gonna hatch into a baby chick? No chick. Aw. Well, there's another one. See, this area just looks so nice. It really does. And the mountain is actually big enough. I didn't realize it was so huge. Oh my gosh, it's so huge that there's elephants. What? This is really my home? I feel really silly now. I thought this was like this tiny little itty bitty mountain that just kind of popped up and it was kind of cute, but not really big enough to do anything with. And do I ever have some egg on my face? Oh my goodness. There's some aloe vera over here. No way. Aloe vera. There's aloe vera over here. What is it doing growing up here? I think it does grow in mountainy areas though. So yes, it propagated. Sweet. I just feel better, like, especially when I first enter an area, not just taking everything right away. So yeah, actually this mountain is big enough. I think we could easily turn part of it into an Arctic area. So we could try to get some snow generating over here, kind of put it so that we have Arctic foxes, maybe some polar bears or penguins. I could see that happening up here. The air would be nice and crisp and cold. There's a duck, a wild duck. Oh my gosh, and just imagine the cave systems that could possibly be down here, you guys. Oh goodness, that goat just about gave me a heart attack. I was like, oh, something's gonna sneak up on me just as I start exploring, isn't it? Think about the cave systems. We could put the mob exhibits in the cave systems under this mountain. Or we could go inside of the mountain. What do you guys think about this? Instead of having an overworld area where we put a whole bunch of the Arctic creatures, what if we put some of them on top and then we had a big giant cave system that opens up into huge caverns that we turn into kind of winter wonderlands that are inside. Oh, if I could even, that would be so cool. I wish there was a way to make it so snow could like fall inside there all the time. That would be so cool. Look, and it comes out to the flower field, to the other big flower field, kind of like the Meadow of Horses one that we have over by where, well, the Meadow of Horses is actually, that's what we call the farming area. So this is another flower field. And I was thinking what we could do with this flower field is turn it into our greenhouse area. So we could have some animal exhibits roaming around, but we could also turn it into like a big giant area full of tons of greenhouses. And you could go over and study different plants, and you could buy different flowers, and we could purchase different flowers from people who would grow them in the greenhouse. Oh my gosh, there's just so much that we're going to be able to do. I'm so excited. I'm so excited and I just can't hide it. Oh yeah. All right, there's a goat. Don't eat my stuff, goat. That's right, stay back. No picking flowers when there's a goat nearby. Ooh, there's another cool cave. I want to look at the cool cave. I was like, I want to climb the mountain. I want to look at the cool cave. I can't believe this is in our own backyard. Ooh, and there's some pretty gem shard things. I kind of want to poke them. Ooh, Lily, no, Lily. Ooh. Get back! Stop hurting my dogs! Oh, I hurt my dogs! Lily, are you okay? Lily, there you go, Lily. Oh my goodness. Oh, ladies, that was a little exciting. That was a little exciting. Yeah, in my own backyard, so I should definitely... Did we take some damage? Some friendly fire was exchanged. I'm so sorry, Lily. I'm so sorry. Are you okay? I think you're okay. Here, you want to eat this bow? You can chew it up and tear it apart. That can be your new, like, destruction toy. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, our own backyard. We shouldn't be having... We shouldn't be having those kinds of issues in our own backyard, I'd say. All right, and look at this. It comes out to the other side of this big giant flower area that could definitely use some renovations because I see some patches of quicksand. So this could also be a big flat open area that we could transform into something else. So maybe a grasslands, maybe a steppy area, maybe a savanna area, even though we kind of have an area over there. So there's so much potential everywhere we go. I don't want the dogs to walk in that lava, so we're going to keep moving quickly. So that they'll just follow and they won't be tempted by the evil lava. All right, and there's the edge of this. I know, isn't it such a view, ladies? Such a view. It's always like, wow, look at this. There's some Ents roaming down here. So basically, we have an entire gigantic, beautiful world of natural wonders that we are constantly respecting and admiring, and we need to move quickly. I knew it. Lily! You're a hell dog. You shouldn't be affected by fire. I specifically gave you the ability not to be hurt by fire. Lily, why? Lily. 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 I love you, Lily. She's having some issues. She can't resist lava. Historically, she's been like this too. It's just something about lava and Lily, and oh my gosh. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and put her in a safari net so we can get her healed up. Oh, look, there's a raccoon for the raccoon exhibit. And oh, he ate a chicken. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna casually, like, you know, can't turn down free chicken, I guess. There you go, puppies. All right. So yeah, this area is definitely big enough that we will be able to decorate it however we need to, you guys. Definitely has enough room to work on, like, the flower fields, to put in some Arctic areas, and if we need more room for the Arctic areas, we can dig down into the mountain and make a big giant, like, cathedral-sized cavern areas. Oh, puppies! There's poison flowers over here too? What? Oh my gosh. Oh, and I hear a zombie now. Okay, so, and we're also just gonna have to kind of work on the... Oh. We're also just gonna have to kind of work on the general security of everything. But otherwise, it's a very beautiful place. Very beautiful place. It comes around again. Oh my gosh. And we'll have to do so much with it. So we're gonna get to building exhibits and getting ready, because this is just gonna be fantastic. I can't believe we've never even peeked, like, at this part of our own yard. So this is gonna be awesome, you guys. But all right, I'm going to grab the puppies and head back home, and we are going to be poking around. Let's see. Oh, what should we be working on next? There's so many decisions. There's just so many decisions. I feel almost overwhelmed by all the things we need to add in, Mr. Horse. Almost overwhelmed, but I know that probably the next thing we're going to work on is fixing up the path between the Asian forest area. So between the jungle, basically, the Asian, or well, I shouldn't say Asian because now it has an Australian bird area. So between the jungle exhibits and the entrance is what we're going to be working on next. So that shouldn't be too hard. Hello, dear. How are you guys doing? Because I have actually been doing, oh my gosh. Look at that cave. Why have I never really noticed that cave before? What is in there? Well, we're going to have to explore that too. But yeah, well, I think what we should work on is the underwater Asian fish exhibit. I almost said bat, and I'm like, no, not underwater bats. Those would be really cool if they existed, though. And the bat exhibit, so we can kind of have the pathways connected up just right, and maybe like a little pomegranate stand. And I really want to work on getting more parrots so that when the time comes that we are going to add those parrots over into the parrot tree by the entrance, we have lots of different parrots to pick from all of the macaws and other kinds of parrots that are in the Australian bird aviary. So we might hatch some more eggs tomorrow. That would be so much fun. Oh, I'm really looking forward to that. But all right, as usual, we will do so much more tomorrow because there's so much to do in the zoo, and I will see you guys then. Bye-bye.